Good morning. It's April 19th. Today's high is supposed to get to 20 degrees Celsius. That is 68 Fahrenheit. Finally, some decent weather. Anyway, today we're going to try and install this thing. Yes. Really, we will. So, I cleaned out this area a little bit. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Because right around... Oh, you can't see anything when I do that. Right around there in the wall, that's where one of the rub rails are. So that's going to be fun to try cutting through. But first, I have to unbox that thing to make sure it fits in here. I might have to remove one of these pieces of plywood. It'll really suck if I have to. I might, if their measurements are correct online, I might have a 1/4 inch of space. So, let's set you up on the tripod here and unbox this thing. Oh yeah, and as you can tell, I brought my stove over because around here, sure, I was cleaning up and I make more of a mess. This is where the stove is going to go. So I needed exact measurements from here to here, so I cut out that part of the countertop. I haven't decided how far back I'm going to put the stove. That's another reason why I needed to bring it, is because this line here is the edge of the countertop. This much is getting removed, about 2.5 inches. But over here, where the sink is, this countertop stays this size because of the... Oh, can you see it? Nope, not yet. There you go. Because of the wheel well. So I have to have the countertop this size. So luckily enough, the little S curve in here, it's known as a banjo cut. I almost have that in the exact spot. I did this yesterday trying to figure out what I wanted. But the thing is, it's going to come this way. Then it's going to be a sharp corner here. I have to decide if I want to round that corner. If I round that corner, then that changes this a little bit. So, things to think about, but not yet. I got this off of eBay for like $400. In Canada, they're normally around $800. It was a damaged unit. It was in an accident. Well, the motorhome was an accident, not the stove. It had a little bit of damage, nothing major. This part was pushed in a little bit more. You can sort of see how that is bent down a little bit right here. There's a couple of little nicks and dents here. I'm going to guess that was from shipping because they did not state this in the ad. They stated everything else, but that wasn't in there. And there was, I thought there was something else. Yeah, it's still over here on the door. Who cares? Still looks good. It's $400. It's half price. Who can argue that? Then later on I can get a newer one. Later on I can get a different one, a better one. So I'm not too concerned. But anyway, back to this unboxing. Okay, unboxed. So honestly, cold in, hot out. This will be for the element And that's a lot of wires I don't understand. Oh yeah, I'm hiring an electrician. Either that or YouTube. So this mounts where? I don't know. Black, blue, red, green, brown. Holy crap. Oh. Am I supposed to be confused? Probably. So, this styrofoam is a little wider than the face. Tape measure. There it is. Okay. 16 3/8 roughly. That's going to be a stupidly tight fit if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have 1/4 of an inch to spare. Maybe 1/8. That is extremely lucky. I did not measure for this. I went 18 inches wide for the rough framing of this closet. I was thinking 18 inches finished, but my brain didn't want to work that day. Like many other days. But anyway, that is close. Back to here, so I can, back to the unit so I can determine the height, because I might have to get rid of that piece of wood there. Maybe not. So, (16.5) high as well. It's got to come down. So let me do some figuring out, cutting out that piece of wood, determining where the center of this thing is, so I can drill a hole through the outside of the bus, and then cut out the shell of the bus so I can get this in there. Anyway, hold tight and I'll be right back. So I found center for that opening. Let me show you on the inside what it looks like. So, can you see it right over there? Yeah, you can see that. That's 8 1/4 up and 8 1/4 from either side. Give me my 16.5 up and down, which barely fits. I am so unbelievably lucky right now. But why are we so incredibly bright? There we go. But on the outside, this is a problem. It is right there. Can you see that? It is so bright I can't even see it. Just a second, changing the setting. That's a little better. So, like I was saying, I need 16.5. So 8 1/4 up. Takes me halfway into that rub rail. And it takes me way lower than this rub rail. So, I have to measure 8 1/4 over, 8 1/4 over for my total width, 8 1/4 up, 8 1/4 down for my total height. Then cut that out, which will not be fun. Plus, I also have the door. Frame for this, so I think I actually have to go a little wider for the door frame. So let me get things set up, get all the tools out here, get ready to work, and let's do this. Be right back. Firstly, sorry about the wind. Not sure if the mic is picking it up, but it is kind of breezy right now. We're supposed to get to 50-kilometer winds. That's like 30 miles an hour. So, anyway, 8 1/4 over. Eight and a quarter over this way, 16 and a half. I'd say the hard part's done, but I'd be lying. I'm really debating if I want to cut up here. That's what, half an inch difference? 3/4 of an inch? Well, the flange eyed that. I'll drill a couple of holes here. I have a jigsaw, so I'll cut along the bottom. Hopefully. I'll use the sawzall, or the jigsaw, it doesn't matter, to cut along the sides. gotta pause you for a minute. I got some thinking to do. I'm going to drill out these 2 rivets. This will come off. I'll put 2 more drill holes through this sheet metal. Sawzall across. That should do it. Okay, I won't do that. Since this is so flexible, I'm having problems controlling that. There we go. That worked. Alright, a little crooked, but who cares? High winds, I better put that inside. Okay, let me pause you for a minute and let me do a little bit of cleanup. I'll be right back. So yeah, I most definitely have to cut more for the door flange. The question is, how much more? So I have to push that all the way through, put the door flange in place. Trim the door flange. Cut out the door flange. Yeah, hold tight. Sorry for not showing you the entire process of what I did out there. It got really windy, the tripod was shaking around a little bit, I got a little concerned, and the audio probably turned to crap because all you would have heard was noise instead of me talking. So yeah, sorry for not showing you the entire process. I did show you the last part when I put the door in place, so let's take a look at what it looks like inside now. And that's it. I think I'm gonna have to get an electrician to do the electrical part. I tried reading the manual, it does not make sense. But yeah, that's it. I'm not going to do any more work today, no plumbing, nothing. I need to get the parts for this. Then I can continue on. Then I can continue doing the plumbing, but I do not have these parts. I know what I need. I just have to see if the store has them now. But with all this done, I can put the plywood onto the back wall. Then I can put the drawers back into place. Then I can clean up this mess yet again. God, I'm a dirty person. Anyway, that's it for today. Holy... so much sun. Too much brightness everywhere. There we go. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.